This could totally work. Okay. Hey. All right. Welcome to my YouTube channel, I guess. What are some fun and unique things that I bring to Booktube? Probably nothing that you haven't already seen. But I am a vibe reader, and I usually don't rate books too hard. It just depends on my mood. So I'm totally the type of person who just likes to read just for the fun of it. I'm not sitting here trying to break down the plot holes and nothing like that. I just want to talk about books. Whatever it is at the time, and how I felt, and how it made me feel, and how it's still making me feel after months later. So what I am most excited for this channel, meeting other people who love the books I like to read. It's kind of hard when I live in the boonies and where I work. Not a lot of people are into the books I'm into. So yeah, just being able to talk with other people who are my age or younger or older who love the books that I love, because I feel like books unite people, whether good or bad. Why do I love reading? I've always loved reading. I've always loved reading ever since I was a little girl. And it's just been one of those ways that I could escape life. I don't know anyone who reads to not escape, unless you're reading one of those books that's like trying to help you, like those help. Those like life help books. There's a word for it. You know what I'm talking about. I'll probably put it somewhere once I figure it out. But you know, those books, unless you're reading those books, I'm like, and why would you want to? The whole point of reading is to like, well, one, expand your mind, but go into worlds you've never been before. So, and that's why I love reading. What book or series that got me into reading? So when I was a kid, I read those Junie B. Jones books. Yeah, those I read those, and I read Matilda. Pretty much anything written by the guy who writes Matilda. Why can I not remember? My brain is not braining. But I'll probably put like his name or the books right there. When I was younger, it was those books, and I'm sure I've read Berenstein Bears books. I just read a lot of books. My mom bought a whole bunch of books, and she also read those like Disney books that like would condense the movie into like, I don't know, like 10, 12 pages. I read those books a lot. In my middle school years, I read the Unfortunate Kids series. Again, there will be a picture somewhere. Those were fun. I love those. Never got to finish them, and I probably should. Yeah, so in my middle school years, I also read that they had in my library these hood books. And it sounds wild, but they were like these small little books, not that big, and it was about kids who, in high school, who attended like the hood type of, I can't explain it to you, but if you know what I'm talking about. And it would have these like drawn, it wasn't animated, but you can tell it was drawn covers. They were so popular in my school, unnecessarily so. And I don't even remember the storyline or anything. I just remember because I was a library aide and I got to check out those books first, so that was always fun. So I was always the first one who would be able to read those books, and then the rest of the school had their, get to read it after I was like done reading it. And so I just remember it being so popular because those books were always checked out. I don't remember those books. I wish I had an idea, and if I could find it, I'll leave it here. But those kept me reading too in middle school. And then when I got to high school, my relationship with God grew even more. And so, I was just on fire for Jesus. And so a lot of my books did change. I started reading a lot of Christian fiction. Some of my favorite are from Frank Peretti. What's that other dude? I tell you. Why can I not? Word, I can't remember the guy. Frank Peretti, but I did read a lot of the Left Behind series, so Tim LaHaye, Jerry Jenkins. A little after high school, like college, I started reading a lot of Christian romance and then romance in general. Also grew up on the Zane books. Like I would, like high school, middle school, high school, I would at Walmart. If y'all know anything about Walmart, Walmart used to have a whole selection of Black author books, and because I love books so much, I would just go to the book section and I would like pick up everybody. I had like hood books was a thing for me in my time, which no child should be reading Zane books or any type of hood book in middle school or even high school. But yeah, one of the books that got me into that was The Coldest Winter Ever. That was a book that my older sister was reading at the time, so I ended up reading it too. Crazy. Yeah. Where do I read? Mostly right now in my bed because it's comfortable. I like reading out into the living room area because we have so much windows. I love natural lighting, hence the light right there. I love natural lighting. I love anywhere where the sun's out. What kind of books do I like to read? Almost anything, but if I had a preference and I had to choose, it'll be fantasy for sure. I am slowly inching my way into Brandon Sanderson books, but so far I'm liking romancy. Fourth Wing. I like adventure and action and murder and mystery, and if you put all that into any type of genre, I'm gonna read it, literally. So if it was fantasy, I'm gonna read it. If it's like everyday real world criminal type of stuff, I'm gonna read it. If it's Christian fiction and it still have all those things, I'm gonna read it. I'm just gonna read it if it has murder and action. And if we throw some zombies in there, shout kisses. I think I'm gonna end it there. I feel like this video is long enough. This is just me in a little nutshell. I would love to share my passion for books, not just literature, but journals, because this is a journal show. I just love spending money on books. Any kind, really. I have another bookcase that's like right over there, and that's filled with Bibles and nonfiction. I have like junk journaling stuff to create junk journals. I love sketchbooks. I have tons of those. I just like books in all formats, and I hope I get to share that love and my weird passion for anything bound with you, especially with books anyway. So yeah, thanks for checking out my channel. I hope you look forward to all my other videos. I hope I can edit this video to be entertaining too, because that would be a first for me as well. But anyway, it was nice chatting with you. I'm gonna go now because this feels really awkward. Really, really awkward. Okay, bye.